Hello, Intuitive friends, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box, and there you will find my links down below. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Intuitive friends, thank you so much for being here, for joining me here tonight. Please note that the messages that I am going to be channeling are for those of you who are in a connection. That means you are in a partnership, whether it's long distance or whether, whatever, you're living together, this is your spouse. If you are not in a connection and you just want to know about what someone else is going through or anything else, then this may not be the live for you. Again, this live is just for those of you who are in a partnership, or you are in a connection, or you have a significant other, and there is an actual relationship happening at this moment in time. If that is not what you have going on, then again, this may not be the reading for you. Of course, you can always stop by and say hello and we can chat, but this reading is geared only for those of you who are in a connection, in a partnership, in a marriage, and you would like to find out the following, okay? Now take a look in the chat. Of course, I'm going to be reviewing all that information in a moment, but I just want to remind you here, intuitive friends, this is not for singles. This is not for someone who has no contact. This is not the messages or the live for those of you who are kind of sort of seeing someone but haven't spoken to them in a very long time. That is not this type of reading, okay, intuitive friends? So if you are in a coupled connection, if you are in a partnership, if you are seeing someone, dating someone, okay, in a marriage with someone, in a partnership, and it's an active partnership, then these messages are for you. Okay, so I want to make sure that we're all on the same page. Okay, so I'm not doing messages for those of you who are not in those type of connections. That being said, hello, Rose Quartz. Hello, Love Sunshine Eve. Hello, intuitive friends. Welcome. Intuitive friends, this is a couples or partnership only reading. I'm doing this Valentine edition. For those of you who are interested, it is a $10 super chat, 10-minute reading. I'll be focusing on the mutual feelings, the challenges, and the next steps within your connection that you are currently having right now at this moment in time. In the super chat, the only thing that you need to do is write the first name or the initials of you and your partner, or you and your spouse, or you and your significant other. Okay, so I will channel messages focusing here again on the three areas that I'm going to be focusing on. It's going to be the overall mutual energy between the both of you, possible challenges you may be experiencing or feeling as a couple, and last but not least, the best course of action, or in other words, how to show up for each other and move through those challenges together, whether you're navigating communication, growth, or deeper commitment issues. This reading offers that insight for entertainment purposes only. Okay. So if you know friends that are in connections and are interested in exploring this type of intuitive reading for entertainment purposes only, then feel free to share my YouTube link with them. But again, intuitive friends, it is only for those of you who are in connections. Okay. If you guys are single, if you are single, let me know what type of reading you guys would want me to do for the singles collective, and I'll do a Valentine's reading for the singles. But I definitely have this in mind first for those of you who are in connections, okay? But yeah, We can chat. It's okay. It's not a problem. But just know that don't drop a super chat unless you are in an active connection, in an active marriage, in an active partnership. Okay. If it's long distance, but you guys are officially together a couple, then yes, you can also, if you're in a long distance relationship, for example, your partner is in the military or your partner is, doing a lot of travel, okay, and you are physically in a distance from each other, then yes, I'm also taking long distance relationships. But other than that, it should be people that are actively in connections right now at this moment in time. Now, for those of you who are watching, and I appreciate it for those members of you who are, for those subscribers who are stopping by and saying hello, welcome. If you are single, just give me some ideas on what you guys would want me to do. I can do something similar to this, but for the singles edition. But again, this super chat live is only for those of you who are actively in a connection, actively in a partnership, actively in a marriage or living together, actively with a significant other. If you are not actively in a connection, then these messages may not be for you. Open, 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 open. No. All right, intuitive friends, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Again, intuitive friends, these messages are only for those of you who, number one, are in an active connection, partnership, relationship, living together, marriage, long distance relationship. Okay, this is not for the singles. This is not for those of you who haven't heard from someone in 10,000 years. That's not this type of reading, okay, intuitive friends? So let's take a look at what I've written already in the chat so that we can review here. This is a couples or partnership only reading. It is a $10 super chat. I'm going to be focusing on the mutual feelings, mutual challenges, and mutual next step. Again, these messages are for entertainment purposes only. I'm going to be focusing on mutual feelings, challenges, and next steps. The only thing that you need to do if you do want to participate in the super chat is number one, it is a $10 super chat. Number two, just write the first name or the initials of both you and your partner, or you and your spouse, or you and your significant other in an active connection that you are having right now at this moment in time. It is a $10 super chat. And again, this reading is going to be focusing on three key areas: the overall mutual energy between the both of you, possible challenges you may be experiencing or feeling as a couple, and the best course of action, which is how to show up for each other and move through these potential or possible challenges together. Now, please remember, intuitive friends, these messages are for entertainment purposes only, and the legal disclaimer is as follows. Please remember that readings should never replace professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice or professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment purposes only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional medical, financial, therapeutic, or legal advice. That being said, intuitive friends, this is a $10 super chat live reading focusing on only those of you who are in active couple partnership connections. Again, if you are single and you just want to chat with me here, that's totally fine. If you want me to do something similar like this for the singles, just give me some ideas and I'll be more than happy to do that for you guys. But other than that, intuitive friends, I do want to say hello to Rose Quartz, and I want to say hello to Love Sunshine Eve. Hello, hello. Welcome. Thank you so much. here, Ava and Rose Quartz. Thank you so much for being here. Intuitive friends, if you know people, you know friends, people that you feel may benefit from these messages, then feel free to share my YouTube channel link. Okay, I'm not going to be here too long. So pretty much maybe the next 10-15 minutes I'll be here hanging out with you guys. But again, this reading is only for those of you who are in active connections, active partnerships. This is not a free reading. It is a $10 super chat. I will be giving you as much details as comes through for you and your partner. So consider this a Valentine's edition for those of you who are interested in this live or super chat live, okay? That being said, intuitive friends, as I said, I'm going to be focusing on 3 areas of your connection. Okay, I'm going to be focusing on the possible overall mutual energy between you and your partner, the possible challenges you may be experiencing or feeling as a couple. And the last section is the best course of action, how to show up for one another and move through your challenges in your current partnership or connection or marriage. Okay. All right, intuitive friends, don't forget to take a look at your February readings. Okay, your February readings are there. For those of you who are single, remember I did the singles reading for all of you. Just take a look in the singles playlist, and that is there for you. For those of you who are interested in pick a card readings, or you're interested in other types of readings or energy healing and affirmation, just take a look at those playlists. Hello, intuitive friends. Again, this reading is for those of you who feel that you want more clarity in your current connection. That means you have an active connection. You are officially in a connection with someone else, in a partnership, in a marriage, you and a significant other. I'm mostly, that's a great question, Monica, but I'm actually doing the readings for people who are in a connection, but that's a great question. No, I'm not doing that type of reading. I'm really just focusing on those of you who are couples and those of you who are in active connections with one another, okay? So if you are in an active relationship, then feel free to let me know. And then we'll do that type of reading, okay, intuitive friends? But that's a great question. Maybe that would be a good topic for like spill the tea or something like that. Or maybe I have like a new title for something like that. But those of you who are single, listen, give me some ideas. If you want me to do something like this, very similar to this for a singles reading, just, let me know. Maybe I'll even do a poll for, for the subscriber, like for a community. And maybe you guys can give me some insight. Maybe I'll come up with like 2 different type of like ideas, and then you guys could vote on like a singles reading for Valentine's. But this reading is exclusively for those of you who are in an active connection, okay? Thank you so much, Monica, for that question. That was a good one. I didn't think about that one. All right, intuitive friends, thank you so much. All right, intuitive friends. Remember, I'm only going to be here maybe like 5 to 10 more minutes. But if you have some ideas for like single ones, feel free. Let me know now so that I could come back maybe tomorrow or maybe during the weekend here and do a Valentine's reading or something about exes or something like that. I don't know. I haven't thought about it, but I definitely was like, let me just do some channeling here for those of you who may be in connections. Maybe something like, what's up with the ex? What's your ex doing now? Or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know. Maybe I'll take a poll. I'll do a poll for you guys and write and put it in the community tab. And then you guys can let me know what you think. What's going on with the one that broke my heart or something like that. Right? That'd be a good, I don't know. You guys tell me. Yeah, let me know how that sounds. I'd love to know about next relationships. No more about exes. Yes, I know. Yeah. A lot of you, yeah. No, I know. A lot of people do ask me about exes. Well, yeah, maybe I could do something like that. Next relationship. Who may be potentially coming in? Maybe that's a good one too. You know? Like description, personality, or anything that comes up. You guys usually like that one. Who may be coming towards you or something like that. Who may possibly, yeah, that could be a good one. I'll think about it and I'll add something there. Yes. Yeah, I did. You know what's so funny? I was thinking about that right now. I was like, I know I did one like that. Who may be interested in you or something like that? Yeah, it was like, who might be interested in you? That's the one that I did. Hello, Ed. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm doing a $10 10-minute reading for those of you who are actively in connections. Of course, I'm speaking to those of you in the meantime while I wait for those of you who are interested in doing that type of reading. I'm here chatting with those of us who are single, thinking about other type of readings that I could do for the singles collective. But today, this is for the couples collective, and I'll be channeling messages focusing on what may be possibly here the overall energy within the connection that you are actively having between you and another person or the person in your connection. I'm focusing on the overall mutual energy between the both of you, the possible challenges that you may be experiencing or feeling as a couple, and also the best course of action, how to show up for one another and move through challenges together. Okay, so if you're interested in that type of reading, then this is the $10 10-minute reading. Love is good for me. I have a random question. When will you be doing a random question one? Okay, so random questions like I did one yesterday, like spilling the tea. So that I could do that also. Okay. But the ones that it's you ask and I answer, I haven't done that in a while. But chances are I'll be doing that in the next couple of days or weeks or something like that. Okay. So again, intuitive friends, if you are actively in a connection and you just want to know what is the overall energy between you and your partner, what may be the possible challenges that you may be experiencing or may be potentially unfolding, and what is the best course of action or how both of you can show up for one another so you can move through those challenges together, then this is the reading for you. Thank you so much, my dear Ed. Thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support, my dear. Greatly appreciated. Intuitive friends, this is a couples reading. So if you are in an active partnership, in an active connection, if you are dating someone, seeing someone, okay, there's an actual connection going on. Even if it's like a long distance, that also counts, okay? Then feel free to take part in this reading. If you are single, then guess what? Singles Collective, we're here chatting too, okay? Because I'm asking what type of readings you guys would want to have. I might actually put a poll for those of you who are single, okay? For Valentine's, like a Valentine's edition here. But it's not going to be a free reading. It's going to be a super chat, okay? All right, intuitive friends, I'll be here for the next 5 minutes. So if you are interested in finding out more in regards to a connection that you are having right now at this moment in time, then this reading is for you. If you are single, we're chatting about some topics here that you guys may want to see as a super chat. Monica said, what was it that Monica said? Next relationship, or who may be approaching, who you may be attracting. That could be another good one. So I'll think about it. And then I'll put a poll. I think I could put a poll in the community tab. I'll put a poll for that Valentine's edition for the Singles Collective. But today I am doing $10 readings for those of you who would like to know the potential or possible overall mutual energy in your connection, the possible challenge or challenges you have as a couple that you may be experiencing, feeling, or dealing with, and the best course of action for both of you to work on as a couple. So if you are in a connection, in a partnership, a marriage, living together, I don't know, whatever that may be, however you may be, or if you're in a long distance relationship, then this reading is for you, okay? I will be ending this session in about 4 minutes. So again, for those of you who are interested, feel free to stop by and take part. I will be doing a singles edition one, okay? I just have to think about the topic. I might, again, if I can, I will do a poll, and then I will add the poll in the community tab, okay? And then you guys can vote. And then obviously the one that has the highest vote is the one that I will do the super chat live for. It's not going to be a free reading. It's going to be a super chat. So again, the one that wins the highest poll on the community tab. So if you're interested in that, feel free to take part in that poll. If I can put it up, chances are I'll work on that right after this, and I'll add it for those of you so you could keep an eye out. But this specific $10 10-minute reading is for those of you who are a couple, okay? You are actively in a connection, marriage, partnership, relationship, okay? Even if it's complicated type of situation, that's fine. But you are actively participating in a partnership in some way, shape, or form. So feel free to be part of this reading. Now, intuitive friends, I will be leaving in about 2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes. So for those of you who are interested, jump on now, because I will be jumping into focusing on some topics here for my singles collective for you for your super chat. Okay. Maybe I'll do that super chat tomorrow for the singles collective, okay? But for those of you who are in partnerships or are in connections and you want to know more, find out more possible overall energy, again, overall mutual energy in your connection at this moment in time, possible challenge or challenges you as a couple may be experiencing, feeling, or dealing with, and the third section being the best course of action as a couple. How are you going to travel, or how are you going to overcome the potential challenges, blockages, or potential obstacles here, okay, intuitive friends? So if you are interested in that, you have 1 minute, hurry up and come on down, because I will be closing this shortly. In the meantime, I'm going to be thinking about some really cool singles topic for the singles collective so that I can do a super chat live for you guys. Of course, the one with the highest vote will win that poll. Okay, so the highest voting I'll come in and I'll do that maybe tomorrow. Okay, something maybe over the weekend, if tomorrow, Saturday, stuff like that. Okay, so you guys got to vote though. Okay. Also, share my YouTube channel with your friends, your loved ones, people that you feel that may benefit from the channel. And Twitter friends, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your loyalty, and your support. As always, don't forget to join back and to again to take a look at the polls, okay? Because I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna meditate to see what interesting, juicy topics I can put up on that poll, and then you guys can vote. All right, and Twitter friends. Thank you so much. As always, I greatly appreciate your love, your loyalty, and support. I'll catch you guys next time. Take care and have a good one. Bye bye.